Hi everyone, welcome to Unexplained Talks. The story of Atlantis is a mystery that has captivated people for centuries. A technologically advanced civilization swallowed by the sea. It's a tale of wonder and tragedy. The legend of Atlantis sparks our imagination. Could a place like Atlantis really have existed? Was it a real city, lost to time? Or is it just a story meant to teach us a lesson? The questions surrounding Atlantis are as deep as the ocean it sank beneath. Despite there being no concrete proof, the story of Atlantis refuses to fade. It speaks to something deep within us, a fascination with the unknown and a longing for lost worlds. The search for Atlantis, both literally and metaphorically, continues to this day. Our primary source for the Atlantis story is the Greek philosopher Plato. He wrote about Atlantis in two of his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. Plato describes Atlantis as a powerful island nation. It was a naval power, rich in resources and advanced technology. According to Plato, the Atlanteans became corrupted by their power and wealth. They became greedy and power-hungry, waging war on their neighbors. As punishment for their hubris, the gods sent earthquakes and floods. Atlantis, once a mighty empire, sank beneath the waves in a single day and night. Some scholars believe Plato used the story of Atlantis as an allegory. It was a way to discuss his ideas about morality and the dangers of unchecked ambition. Whether a real place or a cautionary tale, Plato's Atlantis had a lasting impact on Western thought. The location of Atlantis, if it existed, has been the subject of much debate. Plato places Atlantis beyond the Pillars of Hercules, traditionally thought to be the Strait of Gibraltar. This has led many to search for Atlantis in the Atlantic Ocean. Some theories place Atlantis in the Mediterranean Sea. Others point to locations as far afield as the Caribbean, Antarctica, and even Indonesia. The lack of concrete evidence has allowed theories to flourish, each more intriguing than the last. Despite numerous expeditions and underwater explorations, no definitive proof of Atlantis has ever been found. This, however, has not deterred believers. The search for Atlantis continues, fueled by a sense of adventure and the tantalizing possibility of uncovering a lost civilization. Will we ever find Atlantis? Over the centuries, there have been many claims of finding Atlantis. Some point to underwater ruins off the coast of Bimini in the Bahamas as evidence. Others cite the Richat Structure in Mauritania, a circular geological formation, as a possible location. However, none of these claims have stood up to scientific scrutiny. The Bimini Road, once thought to be a man-made structure, is now believed to be a natural rock formation. The Richat Structure, while impressive, doesn't match the timeline or description of Plato's Atlantis. While these discoveries may not be Atlantis, they highlight the enduring fascination with the legend. They also demonstrate the importance of scientific rigor when evaluating such claims. The search for Atlantis should be driven by evidence, not just speculation. Could science debunk the myth? From a scientific perspective, the existence of Atlantis, as described by Plato, is highly unlikely. Geologically, there is no evidence of a large island sinking in the Atlantic Ocean during the time frame suggested. Plato's description of the Atlantean civilization's advanced technology also seems implausible for the time period. However, the lack of scientific evidence doesn't completely rule out the possibility that Plato's story was inspired by real events. Some theories suggest that Atlantis could have been based on the Minoan civilization. which was devastated by a volcanic eruption on the island of Thera, modern-day Santorini. While the Minoan civilization doesn't perfectly match Plato's description of Atlantis, there are some intriguing similarities. The Minoans were a seafaring people with advanced technology for their time. The destruction of their civilization by a natural disaster could have served as inspiration for Plato's tale. Atlantis' legacy might be immeasurable. Even if Atlantis never existed as a real place, its impact on our collective imagination is undeniable. The story has inspired countless books, movies, television shows, and video games. It continues to capture our fascination with lost civilizations and the mysteries of the deep. The legend of Atlantis also encourages us to think about our own civilization and the lessons we can learn from the past. It serves as a reminder of the importance of balance, humility, and respect for the natural world. The search for Atlantis, both literal and figurative, is a testament to the enduring power of storytelling. It reminds us that even in the face of uncertainty, the human spirit is driven by curiosity, a thirst for knowledge, and the hope of uncovering the secrets of our past. Perhaps in the end, the true value of the Atlantis myth lies not in finding a lost city, but in the journey itself and the questions it inspires us to ask.